What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. Alright, so after a very long but productive week at work, I'm back, you guys, and I'm excited for this video here. So let's talk about a very promising up-and-comer in the classic physique division to start things off, Dmytro Krazhan, or Dima for short. He just recently competed in the NPC Universe where he earned his pro card, and you guys know how I love to feature these up-and-coming athletes, and Dima is definitely one to watch out for. With his overall balance and the level of separation, especially for a guy that literally just earned his pro card about a week ago, we could easily be looking at a future star of the sport. The separation in the quads from the front is absolutely next level. The hamstring drop in the side poses and the detail in the hamstrings as well. He's got insane biceps. If you look at the insertion into the elbow from the front, there is no space between his bicep and his elbow. He's just really a genetic marvel in that aspect. He's got great balance from top to bottom in the front especially. Overall, this is one of the most impressive pro card wins I've seen in 2023 so far, especially in the classic physique division. And now that he's turned pro, he's shooting pretty high for his pro debut. His plan is to compete in both the New York Pro and the Pittsburgh Pro in 2024, which are two of the most prestigious stages for classic competitors. And he says by that time, he'll be up another 10 pounds on stage. And you can tell, I was actually telling his coach this, Justin Miller, you can tell this guy is excited for what the future holds for him. And I really am too. I think he has a ton of potential. I know he received some very high praise from Jim Manion after he won his pro card, and we'll be sure to keep Dima on our radar here at EP09 because we could be looking at a very dangerous classic physique competitor in 2024. So speaking of classic physique, you guys, we have a bit of a physique update here from Wesley Vissers, and Wesley has really barely posted any physique updates on social media since the 2022 Olympia. He's posted a little bit, but we finally have a show announcement and a bit of a physique update here. Wesley is about 11 weeks out from stepping back on stage to attempt to earn his Olympia qualification. He didn't say which show exactly. It might be the Shrew Classic, that's in around that time frame. But yeah, don't quite quote me on that one yet. Either way, Wesley offers up a bit of a back shot here, and I think he does look a bit wider from the back than the last time we saw him in 2022. But I gotta be honest with you guys as always. In terms of an overall physique, I think I've been more impressed by Wesley's physique in the past. He was absolutely insane looking at the 2022 Olympia and leading up to the competition. And of course, he took 8th place at the 2022 Olympia, but I find here he looks a bit downsized compared to versions of Wesley that we've seen previously. Maybe it's just a fullness thing, maybe it's a PED thing and he hasn't kicked it into high gear yet, but Wesley is one competitor I've been really excited to see get back on stage. He's shooting for that top 6 for the Olympia this year, and you know, I've always thought that he pretty much has unlimited potential in the classic physique division. I've always said that Wesley is more classic than the classic physique division itself, and I do think that we will see a better version from him in 11 weeks. So look, for now, we'll report back as updates come in from Wesley, and we'll see what kind of progress he can make. Okay, next up, Nick Walker drops his most recent check-in photos at 17 weeks out from the Olympia, where he's sitting at a very impressive 290 pounds right now, you guys. And this is the first set of check-ins I saw from Nick Walker where I was like, I mean, holy shit, the quads actually are bigger. There's really no question after looking at these. Nick's outer quad sweep has definitely improved. Those 2 or 3 days a week leg training sessions, changing up his training routine with the RP app and working with Jared Feather, and of course an absolutely relentless attitude and unwavering self-confidence level. It looks like it's all paid off. After the Arnold Classic, Nick has had one mission in mind. Now, grow the legs, of course, but bring the freak factor. Because Nick Walker, without a doubt, is an absolute freak of nature. That's his overwhelming strong point, and that's actually how he can surpass the competition. Out-muscle them, out-condition them, bring the freak factor. That's Nick's best shot at winning the Olympia this year. And I'll never count out Nick Walker from being in that conversation for the Mr. Olympia winner. With bigger legs from the front, Nick can be Mr. Olympia. Make no mistake about that. The question now is, not only has Nick done enough, but has his competition improved even more so than he has? We know we're going to see a crazy looking version of Derek Lunsford. Samson looks crazier than ever before. Hadi Chupin has been on a warpath lately. Andrew Jack, Hunter Labrada, all of these guys are very much improved as well. So, let me know where you guys think Nick is going to land at the 2023 Olympia. I personally can't see him outside of that top 3 again, but we'll stay tuned for more updates and we'll see if that opinion changes. Now, if you want to talk about improvements, then we gotta talk about Keone Pearson. At 6 weeks out, Keone has got to be one of the most improved athletes of the 2023 season out of any division, honestly. This guy just went from 0 to 100 in terms of size, roundness, fullness, detail. He was always well balanced with a great structure, but this is just beyond a whole new level, you guys. For a 212 competitor, there's no question that Keone could win an open show if he wanted to go that route. But he definitely has unfinished business in that 212 division, that's for sure. He's actually out in Minneapolis right now for a guest posing at the NPC Twin Cities Open, so don't be surprised if I talk about him again soon. But I think Keone is on track to really shock the world this year when he steps on stage again, and I just can't see anyone defeating him for that Olympia qualification. You know, unless Kareth Bajo decides to defend his Texas Pro title, that would be a great preview for the 212 Olympia, but this could very well be the year that we see Keone Pearson show up in the form that we've all been waiting for. His potential has been well known from his inception in the pro ranks, and it looks like he is starting to reach his final form. The first half of the competition season this year was very exciting. It looks like we're going to have a very exciting second half of the competition season. Now, as for what the future holds for Keone Pearson at this year's 212 Olympia, only time will tell if he is able to have his name etched in stone as one of the greatest 212 competitors we've seen to date. Anyway, that's it for me in this video, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.